paper should say this up on top. Okay? The graph shows the number of cups of flour needed to making rolls. So flour needs to make roll. You need to read and understand what the graph means. So determine the rate of change. So here are the dots, here, here, and here. Choose two of them. I'll choose this as A and this is B. Okay, this is A and this says B. And A is 215. So 215. And B is 4. Wow, up by 2, it's adding 3 each time, so 30. So 430. So your rate of change is A, which is 215. 2 cups. 2 cups makes 15 rolls. 4 cups makes 30 rolls. Makes sense, doesn't it? B, 4 cups makes 30 rolls. So 2 cups make 15 rolls. 4 cups makes 30 rolls. Okay, so let's look at, this is the cups. These are the rolls. Remember, subtract the rolls first, the Y first. See how many rolls it makes per cup. Okay, so the change is from 15 to 30, and then 2 to 4. 15 to 30, 2, 4. Remember, 15 rolls for 2 cups, 30 rolls for 4 cups. Make sure you match them up like that and subtract. You can't mix them. You can't make 15. You can't mix these numbers. It has to be in this order. The 4 needs to go underneath. The 4 needs to go underneath the 30 for these two. The 15 goes right underneath. The 2 goes right underneath the 15. It has to be like that. If not, it's going to be, your rate of change is going to be wrong. So you got negative 15 and negative 2. So that gives you 15 rolls for 2 cups. Hey, look. 15 rolls for 2 cups. That's your rate of change. This just happened to be 1. 15 rolls will be made with 2 cups. Okay? That's your rate of change. Determine the unit rate of change. That means 1 cup. How many rolls does 1 cup make? Okay, so if you got 15 rolls of 2 cups, 1 cup, let's go ahead and use the calculator to find out how 1 cup makes. Well, if 2 cups makes 15, we just divide 15 divided by 2. We get, with 1 cup we make 7. Your unit rate is 7.5 rolls for 1 cup. Okay, you use it as a unit rate fraction like that. Okay. Explain why it's easier to determine the rate of change first instead of the unit rate. Well, it's easier to do because you're using whole numbers. With many people can say, or you need the unit rate, the rate of change or you can say you need the rate of change first to divide to find the unit rate. or how much is 1? So we want 1 cup. Okay, find the unit rate from A to B. A, B, oh, and then they want C also. C, let's just put them all in. A is 4 seconds. This is times in second. And over here, let's see how far is that. 90, 80. So it's going up by 30. Each of them is 30. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, 240, 270, 310, 340, no, wrong, 300, right here, 300, 330, 363, 390, 420, and 30 more is 480. So that's 4 seconds. They're at the track length of 480. This one's at 10 seconds. They're at track length of 300 meters. 10 seconds, 300 meters. Okay, and then I'll erase all this. This one here is 14, here's 15 seconds. It's counting by 1, 2, 3. So that's 15 seconds, and you're at 150 meters. Okay, say determine the rate of change point A to point B. So from this point to this point right here, point A to point B. So A is 4 seconds. You'll be at 480 meters. Point B, at 10 seconds, you'll be at 300 meters. Okay, so remember, these are the seconds, these are the meters. Okay, you always do the change in Y. So point A, 480 minus 300. Okay, and then 480, and then it's 4 to 10. 4. Notice that these goes together. That lines up like that together. 4 minus 10. That gives you 180 over -6. Okay, this is a negative graph. Look, notice the graph is going down. It's a negative slope. So the rate of change here is 180 over 6. Okay, or reduced to, we'll just leave the rate of change like that. 30 over -1, or -30. This reduced to -30 over 1. Doesn't matter where you put the negative because notice I put the negative in different spot because a positive divided by a negative is a negative no matter what it is. Okay? Really important to understand that. Determine the rate of change here. B to C. Okay, B is 10 to 300. C is 15 seconds. You're at 150 meters. 10 seconds at 300 meters. So this is second. This is the meters. Okay, let's do Y first. The meter dependent goes first. 300 minus 150 over, okay, well 10 goes with 300, so 10 minus 15. That's 150 over negative 5, which is negative 30 over 1. Compare the rate of change from A to B and B to C. A to B, our first answer, was negative 30 over 30. Second answer, we say they both, the rate of change from A and B compared to B to C are the same. And any time, in any spot on this graph, the rate of change, which you'll know later as slope, will always be the same after it's been reduced. Okay? Explain what your rate of change means. Okay, my rate of change is negative 30 over 1. That means that you go down 30 meters because it's negative. Notice, this is going down from 300 to 150. So you're going down 30 meters every second. Negative 30 means you're going down it's going down 30 meters for every second. Per second, okay? All right, number 3 is extra credit. See if you can figure this out. Giving me the rate of change in unit rate. The trick is here putting it in the right spot. The dots in the right spot and figuring it out. Okay, review. This will be on your test on Thursday. These three types of question will be on the test on Thursday. So make sure you understand it. Okay? Least common denominator here is 6. You got 6 and 3. Choose the bigger one. On the test, I'm going to give you 2 numbers. Choose the bigger one. Multiply it to all your terms times 6 times 6. Choose the bigger denominator. Notice that. These cancel out to be 1, 1, and 1 times 2 is 2, so that leaves this the same. 2x plus 3. This cross cancel to 1 and 2. That equals to 10. Okay? So, you distribute. 2x plus 6 equals to 10. Minus 6 minus 6. 2x equals to 4. Divide by 4. Oh no, not divide by 4, Miss Wilcox. Shame. Divide by the 2 that's next to the variable x. Divide by 2. Oh no, what am I doing? X then is equal to 2. One solution, right? Okay, so the bigger denominator here is either 8 or 4. Your biggest denominator, least common denominator, is 8 here. Okay, least common denominator is 8. So you multiply all terms by 8. This one in the middle that this did not have, you also need to multiply that by 8. Times that by 8. Okay? and times this last term, times it by 8. Cross cancel. That's a 1, and 1 times this 4 is still a 4. 4 parentheses 2x plus 1. Okay, bring down that minus. This minus is here, and these two will get you 16 equals, cross cancel here. That gets you 2. 2 times 5, that's a 1, stays a 1. 2 times 5 is 10. We distribute next. Distribute this to this. That's 8x. This to this. Plus 4 minus 16 equals to 10. Okay. 8x minus 8. No. 4 minus 16 is negative 12 minus 12 equals to the 10 that's there. Okay? Now add 12 gives you 8x equals to 22. Divide by 8, x equals to 2. 8 into 22 is 2 times with a remainder of 6. Right? That's 1. Yeah, remainder of 6. So 2 remainder 6 over this denominator 8. That gives you x equals 2 and 3 over 4. Reduced by dividing by 2. You get 3 over 4. Okay? Number 3 here. Make the problem no solution. Okay, remember no solution. Oh, say you can make any variable for x. Okay, let's say I made 20 here. That means this one here needs to also be 20. I can make the one next to the x, they need to be the same for no solution or infinite solution. So let's say if I made it 15, or let's give it a more weird number, 17. If I put this 17, I have to put here 17. The number next to the variable, which is called the coefficient, has to be the same. I like 17x. So we're going to make 17x here for both of them. Equals to, this has a plus 2, so it could be anything here but a 2 for no solution, okay? This is for no solution, anything but a 2, so plus, let's say, 510. Aha! Make it look hard when it's not really. Okay, so what you do is you solve this, minus 17x. Remember, we take away the variable first, the smallest one, but these are the same, so it is 0 plus 510. This is 0 plus 2. That gives you 2 equals to 510. Not true! So that is not true. That's why the problem is no solution. One solution, using the same thing. Okay, let's make one solution. That means I can put anything here I want. Let's say 88. Why not? Let's use 88x. The number next to variable has to be the same. So I make 88x on this side and 88x on the other side. Now with one solution, this is one solution. I meant to put infinite. These have to be different. Cannot be the same. So I'm going to make it 80 here. They're different now. One solution, the coefficient has to be different. And these numbers don't really matter. These number here could be anything. Plus 2, plus, let's say, 10. Anything. Then you solve it. You subtract the smallest variable first. Subtract the smallest variable first. That's 0 plus 2. That leaves you only 2 equal to 8x plus 10. Okay, speed. I want to make everything look nice. So that's going to be 2 anyways. I'm going to erase that right there. That's why people cross it out for 0. Minus 10, minus 10, negative 8 equals to 8x. Divide by 8, divide by 8. My answer is x equals to negative 1. Wonder what yours is. Remember, for it to be one solution, these have to be different. Coefficient. Okay, for no solution, they have to be exactly the same. Infinite 2. Okay, that is it.